Hey, and welcome to the Shave Tank. And a small announcement. There will be no more Shave Tank videos. No, I'm kidding. I'm just going on a lengthy vacation. So until approximately at the end of February, there won't be a lot of videos. Maybe I post one in the two very short videos from the vacation, if I can upload it somehow, or yeah, I don't know how I will manage yet, but yeah, we'll see how that goes. So that's for the little announcement. And then I have been asked to do this a lot, but although I always said I'm no expert in straight shaving, a lot of people wanted to have the full program with a straight razor. So I'm trying to do this without getting hurt. Okay, so what do I do? Again, as with the full program with the DE razor, I start off with a very nice hot shower and a hot towel. Again, I'm not doing the hot towel in front of the camera because you have to lay down, but the principle, you take a towel, fold it up, 1, 2, immerse it in hot water. I have very hot tap water, but if you don't have, you put it in the microwave just for a few seconds. It will be hot instantly, so just 2, 3, 4 seconds is enough. Then you take the towel like this, rub it on your chin, put it down here, and when you're laying down like this, make a little hole here so you can breathe. Keep it on your face for around a minute or 2 to 3 minutes, whatever you prefer. Then when I'm done, I'm actually preparing already. Now a lot of people have like sponges for cleaning their blades, etc. I use like this washing cloth here, submerge it in water, again hot water, like this, it's dripping. Then I wrench it out a little bit, so it's not dripping anymore, dripping out of my fingers. Then I fold it like this and put it on the side of the sink, just in case I need to wipe off something. That's that. Then again, with the hot water I have in the sink, I'm wetting my face again, just so that the pores stay open from the hot towel. Do not wipe it off, just very slowly, so that moisture stays on your beard. And then I'm again taking a pre-shave. In this case, again, I'm going to go with the Pro Razor, which really works well for me. So, generous amount, and put that on. Also make sure that you have plenty on your neck there. And really massage it into your beard. If you have a little growth like I have today, you already feel, if you go against the grain here, that the beard is a little softening from the whole procedure of hot towel and now the pre-shave and everything. Now again, I keep this on and don't need to measure the time, because while I'm keeping this on, I'm going to build the ladder. So I'm going to close off this pre-shave, put that back, and gonna go build some leather. Now I put already some very hot water into my shaving mug that I'm going to ditch out now. So the mug is quite warm, which is nice for building a good leather. Now, for shaving with a straight razor, I'm gonna go with a very good soap so that my skin is well protected, and I'm gonna go with Sterling Tuscany because it's a good soap and I love the smell. This scent is so awesome. Okay. Yeah. And so I don't run out of leather, I'm gonna take a very big brush. Also gonna go with the Sterling brush here today. So, Sterling soap, Sterling brush. Put the brush in some water, soak it up, shake it out a little bit so that it's not too wet. And we're gonna load it. Load it like we hate it. Go deep in the bug and really load it up. A little too wet actually, still, but yeah, we're just gonna keep loading until we have a generous amount. We don't want to run out or anything. So there we go. Oop. Something drips off, put it in the mug like I just did. Or it drips in the sink, whatever. So that should be good. Very generous amount here. Just gonna clean it up a little bit. As always, you know, I'm a little bit obsessed with cleaning everything up right away. Yeah. That's me. So while we do that, there we go. And we go into the mug and build a nice leather. For building the leather, you can watch a lot of my leather videos, but Sterling soap, pretty much. If you just squeeze it, add a little water, and keep working it, the leather will pretty much build itself because it's very easy to go. As it's a tallow based soap, of course it needs some water to go with, but that's a good thing because you will get an excellent glide factor from it. Yeah, this builds really nicely. As you can see, got some spill here. Just a little bit more water. Yes, almost perfect. Just a little more, yes, perfect. When it gets this nice sheen without being too liquid, still being creamy, but have this glittering sheen to it, then you're good to go. Look at that. And the scent is awesome. So there you have it. We are ready from the leather side. So all we have to do is, again, this is nicely prepared now. So we put our hands in water and wet the face generously. You're gonna get some white residue, of course, from the bee shave. That's good, and that will actually boost your leather. So there we have it. And there we go. And you can see nice sheen. And nice cushion here. Just gonna clear the runaways a little bit, that we know where to begin. And then we go to the razor. Got an AP Donovan here. It's a rather big one. And yeah, what I do for now, I have quite warm water in the tub. I'm not actually cleaning the razor in the tub because it's too risky to damage the blade, but warming it up, I just dip it in a little bit and warm the blade up a little bit. Just have to leave it in there for a few seconds and the blade will be plenty warm, and it will help with the glide of the steel, because a cold blade gets easier stuck on the face, or at least that is what Italian barbers tell me. Okie dokie. Grab the blade. I prefer that kind of grip. I know a lot of people prefer more fingers here in the front, but yeah, that's the way how I like it. And then of course the most important thing is stretch your skin. 20 to 30 degrees. No pressure, and very important, short strokes. You can hear the blade working. As I said, I'm rinsing it off, not putting it in a sink, too risky. Stretching the skin by blowing some air into my pocket here. Now a lot of people try to alter their grip. I'm just taking the other hand here and going on the other cheek. Now, what pattern you prefer is absolutely up to you. The only thing I try to do is kind of memorize how I do it, because I'm still a little bit deciding on which ways to go. And today is actually a little bit more difficult because I try to at least have a little bit of it on camera. So here the neck region down here. For me it's one of the most difficult. And yeah. Just make sure you don't use any pressure. Short strokes like I'm doing also. I prefer that. Some people make very long strokes. Gives me a little bit more security if I do it like with very short strokes. And sometimes like here when it's getting difficult because of the structure here, I try to use only the beginning of the blade and yeah, do it like that. Didn't actually show you the stropping of the blade, but stropping is a whole nother video, I think. I have to get a little bit water out of the sink. There we go. That's good. Why I actually got into straight shaving is simply because this blade has some awesome thing. Straight shaving just has an attraction to it. I guess it's just very manly or something. And you see I'm changing my hand a lot because I'm still in the process of working the whole thing out. The good thing is I'm sort of ambidextrous. Yeah, that looks good. There we go, and that's pass one, and looks good so far. Yep. No emergencies yet. And then again, using hot water on my hands, or quite hot water. I'm gonna wet the face again. It's actually pretty good first pass. I'm not so worried about with the grain, against the grain when I'm going with the straight, just more that I don't that I go in the ways I'm comfortable with. because not hurting yourself is more important than going with the grain, and this blade is so sharp that you will get quite a clean shave anyways. So that's good. Second pass, I like to start with the neck actually, so do it the other way around. Again, warming up the blade a little bit in the hot water in the sink, and then I'm going to go upwards on the neck, so I'm going to use this like pinch style grip. Actually clean the blade in the sink, sometimes I do that by mistake. Rinsing it off is better. Again, I'm doing short strokes. Just to do a nice cleanup here. And again on the other side, just switching my hand again. And we go for the cheek. Lost some, if you like wipe off by accident some leather, just redo it. You can always paint over it. And that's actually very clean. So if you have a good blade, this is very sharp. I didn't hone it myself, but I of course dropped it beforehand. And yeah. then this will be a very clean shave. If you are a beginner, I always recommend give your blades to someone who knows what they're doing, not me. And have them checked that they really work nicely. I always check with my fingers already if I'm good or if I missed the spot. Be very careful on your upper lip. That's actually the place I still quite frequently have some weepers or some slight cuts. Like today, very small weeper here. Oh, and here. But that's already dried up. Yep. That's it. And that's also as far as I go. So I do 2 nice rounds here. And actually quite a good result. I still get some slight irritation sometimes, like you see here I get a little red. That's probably because I still use too much pressure, and 1 and 2 slight weepers, yeah. Nothing to worry about, because now we put on some cold water to close the pores, and those little weepers are usually already gone with the cold water. So we have to let it run a little bit so it really gets cold here. Yes, so now it's getting really cold. And there we go. Very nice. Again, don't rub. Keep the moisture on. And then what I like to use, because of its excellent skincare properties and also disinfecting properties, Mirasol. Using the plastic here because it really nice weeper here. Is good for your skin. And of course on that weep on the upper lip it will burn a little bit, but yeah. And the Mirasol also very refreshing. Now if it really bothers you that you have a slight weeper or something, as with the DE shaver, I recommend Burazo Repair Gel. You put a little bit on your finger, put it on there, and you're good. I have a small dimple here, and this is I have to like let this laser off or something. Cut this with these also quite often. Not good. So that's that. And then of course we have to take care of the razor. What I do is thoroughly rinse it off. And then take a cloth. So blade is up at this time, and I'm not going on the blade side, I'm just going on the back here and rubbing this towards the blade. So I'm not actually touching the sharp side, just trying to really clean that off, and really also try to clean everything off in the back here. Put it around a little bit so that you go everywhere and really make it nice and clean, because most razors are made out of carbon steel. And when you've done that, I'm always taking a tissue and putting that down the scales here and rub that into this in the middle of the scales, so that I get really all the moisture out here also. There you have it. And then we can close the razor again. If it's a good razor like this one, it will go in the middle. If it's like a razor with not so good scales, or where it's a little loose, then really see from above that you are hitting the middle, that it goes in there nicely, and that you're not damaging your blade. And then we put that away. So as you see, I'm still a beginner. You know how to clean your brush and mark, I hope. And yeah, but that's the way I do my straight shaves. Yeah, there we go. A little blood for you, my gentle viewers. Thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you cut me some slack and not everyone unsubscribe from my channel because I'm gone for a few weeks. Keep supporting this channel, please, by hitting the subscribe button and the like button if you like this video. I really appreciate it, and I will be back with a lot more things, and of course a trip review, and yeah, maybe I get to upload a few videos during my journeys, like a hotel room shave or something like that. Thanks again for watching. Let's all high five, and I'll see you soon.